A day of tribute to Tony Greig, the cricketing world remembering a man they describe as larger than life.
The sort of guy he was, firm. Mark Nicholas mentioned yesterday opinionated. Yeah, he was opinionated, but generally the opinions were right on the spot.
He was a larger-than-life character. You've heard that a lot, you're going to hear that a lot more. He had a great presence, and sadly he's not with us anymore.
He loved the game. He was a cricket lover of the deepest kind, and he cared very much for all aspects of the game, and he cared for the people who played it.
Some of the most prominent figures of the sporting, media and political worlds have spoken of a man who gave his all to and forever changed the game of cricket. Greig, the voice of an Australian summer, was a pioneer of World Series cricket, helping Kerry Packer introduce the one-day game. Mr Packer's son James paid tribute to his father's longtime friend, saying Tony stood shoulder to shoulder with my father at times when it was not always fashionable. And together with the backing of other key players and supporters, they forged a brave new age for both cricketers and spectators alike. For that alone, every fan of the game is in Tony Greig's debt. Greig brought the game of cricket to a generation and helped guide the careers of some of our biggest cricketing stars, not only on the field, but also when they made the move to the commentary box.
When a younger or a new commentator came in, he would be very careful with all the commentators, but they all found that Tony was a mentor in some way. Not an obvious one, not jumping all over people and saying you've got to do this and that, but just a quiet word of where something might not have come out quite right.
He tested you out, and it was very daunting. He was quite intimidating, and he put you on your backside a few times in the early days of learning the trade. But that was okay. That was his way of giving you tough love.
Prime Minister Julia Gillard has added to the growing chorus of tributes with a statement that read, "Australia has lost one of the iconic voices of sport, a wonderful example of someone who came to Australia from somewhere else in the world and embraced his adopted country as his own." Also in a statement, opposition leader Tony Abbott said, "Tony Greig is an icon of cricket and a household name in Australia. When people think of cricket commentary, they think of Tony Greig." Forever giving back to the community that gave him so much, Tony Greig was a long-time representative for Epilepsy Action Australia.
I knew him personally. He was very involved in launching new services for us, helping us with funding appeals, a real friend of people with epilepsy.
The summer of cricket and the upcoming Ashes series will be missing an icon. Tony Greig was 66. Reid Robinson, Sky News.